Is it on yet? One of my fondest memories of Ruben this year was spending time with him at Koh Phangan in Thailand. It was just incredible to think that two friends from Vancouver could meet in some middle nowhere island in Thailand. We had the funnest time there. We rented scooter bikes. We partied at the full moon party. We ate all this delicious Thai food, and we hung out at the beach and we roomed and board together. It was so much fun. We should do it again sometime. And by sometime, I mean we should do it again.
Time that we spent in Hong Kong and Thailand, eating all kind of foods and going snorkeling and going into the motorbike. Very fast, very daring, and it was a little bit scary.
Enjoyed Art's barbecue, especially steak, and checking up the cupboard looking for chocolate and Coke.
Just in general, I don't know, just having him around, I guess.
La memoria más divertida que tengo de Ruben es cuando vivíamos en Honduras y compramos un colchón para la cama. Y recuerdo que la fábrica lo llevó hasta la sala y él decidió ayudarnos a subirlo al segundo piso. Pero nosotros lo subimos con mi mamá al entremedio del primer piso y el segundo piso, y él dijo que él iba a hacer la siguiente parte, pero no hizo eso, sino que más bien se deslizó con el colchón al primer piso. Y de ahí dijo, no, en serio, esta vez sí lo voy a hacer. Y nos hacía subir hasta la entreparte entre primer piso y segundo piso, y él bajaba con el colchón. Eso lo hizo 6 veces al menos.
Playing board games at Benji's place. We learned a lot about each other and how well we could lie, and pretty much found new hatred of each other. Well, Ruben probably didn't hate us all as much as Benji hated us. I'm sure Ruben will remember this. Soldier, wizard. Good times.
Fondest memory is gonna do this video for you.
Mine is that time you were driving me home from school and you asked me if I heard Nick Jonas's new song, and I said, what, jealous? Because that was the name of his new song. And then you were like, am I jealous of Nick Jonas?
Dad and Ruben went on a kayak, and they gave on a canoe. That's right. And they gave me and Daniela this big lecture on safety of the canoe. And then they go on after us, and then they tipped it over just as they were about to make it back. And and then they got all wet, and it was pretty funny.
It must be just traveling with him and going through so many different things and challenges together, like being broke or being addicted to mussels in Istanbul. Cliff jumping in Santorini, and having him kind of save me from drowning, and going skydiving together and surfing, and all these crazy things that we've both never done before. It's really rewarding to do with him, and we're both having such a great time. So yeah, it's been one hell of a trip, and I hope we can do it again sometime.
Every week when we would spend one of the weekdays in catching up on our favorite superhero shows, and making sure that none of us fell behind or none of us went forward, and making sure that we were always on the same page every single week.
One day when we went home and I suddenly looked at all our picture frames and realized that all the pictures from us had been substituted with pictures of Chavez and Putin and some other presidents that my mom is not particularly fond of. And apparently it was about a week after he had done it that we finally realized, so that was pretty clever.
Classic Ruben.
Classic Ruben, yep.
Time that we stayed up until 1 a.m. playing Coup with Brandon and Doug. Man, you were such an asshole. I mean, who makes an alliance with Brandon? You guys were probably the best players there, and then just decides halfway through the final round, hey, I'm just gonna betray him because why not? So yeah, that's my fondest memory of you, being a complete douche.